Do not judge harshly. Jesus commanded us not to judge others harshly, saying, "Judge not, that you be not judged. For with the judgment you pronounce you will be judged, and with the measure you use it will be measured you use, it will be measured to you." Matthew 7, 1-2. While discernment and accountability are essential for Christian living, harsh and hypocritical judgment is condemned because it often stems from pride and leads to division. In today's world, where criticism is easy and sometimes celebrated, avoiding harsh judgment requires humility, empathy, and an awareness of our own imperfections, recognizing that only God knows the full story behind someone's actions or struggles helps us extend grace and kindness. Here are practical ways to avoid harsh judgment in daily life. Examine your own heart first. Before pointing out someone else's faults, take an honest look at your own life. Jesus warns in Matthew 7, 3-5 to remove the plank from your own eye before addressing the speck in someone else's. Regularly confess your sins to God and ask for His help in areas where you struggle. Choose grace over criticism. When tempted to criticize, pause and ask yourself if your words will build up or tear down. Ephesians 4:29 advises, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion." Strive to be a source of encouragement rather than negativity. Seek to understand. Harsh judgment often arises from misunderstanding or ignorance. Take the time to listen to others' perspectives and understand their circumstances before forming opinions. James 1:19 urges us to be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. Pray for others instead of judging. When you notice someone struggling or making poor choices, pray for them rather than judging them. Ask God to guide, heal, and bless them, and trust Him to work in their lives. Avoid gossip and slander. Gossip fuels harsh judgment and damages relationships. Proverbs 11:13 warns, "Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered." Refrain from speaking negatively about others, even if the information is true. Focus on restoration, not condemnation. If someone has wronged you or needs correction, approach them with love and a desire to help. Galatians 6:1 encourages brothers, "If anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness." Remember God's grace toward you. Reflect on how God has forgiven and been patient with you. Extend the same grace to others, knowing that none of us is perfect. Romans 3:23 reminds us, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." Avoid jumping to conclusions. Be cautious about forming opinions without knowing all the facts. Proverbs 18:13 advises, "If one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame." Take time to gather information and seek clarity before making judgments. Choosing not to judge harshly fosters peace, strengthens relationships, and reflects the mercy and grace of Christ. By focusing on understanding, kindness, and prayer, you create an environment where love and truth can flourish, leading others closer to God.